You want to know who's in charge at the house, you or your kids? Watch the video. It's very interesting. It's going to contribute a lot to you and your children. Welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iniguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and today's topic is a beautiful topic like all my topics. However, before I get to the topics, I want to say thank you to teachers all around the world. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for passing out the information, sharing the information. That's very awesome. Thank you for your support. Also, thank you to all the parents that appreciate the information that's in this channel and they share it. Our channel is growing. There's thousands of subscribers and over 1 million views. Thanks to people like you. Very well, let's get started. Today's topic, who's in charge? You or your children? Let me tell you, many times, and because I get a lot of comments from people around the world, they've asked me about tips for children. And let me tell you what's going on today. Parents are not being aware who's in charge, children or themselves. Many times when a child wants something, they'll throw a tantrum, they'll cry, or they'll kick and they yell. And parent usually says, okay, I'll get it for you. And so who's in charge, the parent or the child? And many times when parents don't pay attention to what they're thinking and what they say, it messes up. And it doesn't send clear instructions to the children that the parents know what they're doing. Many times a kid makes a mistake or breaks something around the house and they tell him, go to your room and stay there all day. Well, the child figures out, am I really going to stay there all day? And when the child gets out in less than 20, 15 minutes, then the child says, oh, my parents don't really know what they're doing. I think I'm in charge. I can do whatever I want. I don't really get the proper punishment, if you want to call it a punishment. Many times, if parents, they've asked me, well, so what's a proper timeout? What's a proper time limit for children when they don't act properly? Well, usually what I remember learning at the university is that if the child is 4 years old, he shouldn't have timeout for more than 4 minutes. They're little, they're tiny, so no more than 4 minutes. And if you're going to give them a timeout for 4 minutes and they don't know how to sit, then you sit with them. If you invest the time now to monitor what's going to be happening with their lives, chances are you're going to have a pretty good relationship as they get older. If you don't monitor now, as they get older, you're going to be less important. You're less authority. Why? Because they get what they want. But if you hang around and you follow through on what you say you're going to do, if the kid is 10 years old, if you want to give them a timeout of 10 minutes, it's proper. If the kid doesn't want to do it, sit with them. Hey, we're going to sit. If they ask you, can I read? No, reading is a privilege. Can I write? No, that's a privilege. You can think. And even though it's a privilege, it's a directed thought as to what they did good or what they didn't do good. It's a directed thought. So that's different. Now, many times, let me tell you, I don't know what's going on around the world, but I can tell you what's happening here in the United States. It's not so good, man. Many times we teachers call, and I know I have a lot of friends that are teachers, we'll call the parent and say, hey, your child is not acting accordingly. You know what? Many times we'll tell the child, hey, I'm going to call your parent. Go ahead and call them. They don't do anything. It doesn't matter. So what do we have? We don't have much leverage for the child to do better. Why? Because the parents are not following through. So who's running the show? Who's in charge? Right there, the child is going to be. You know, we have different scenarios. And if the parent is thinking, well, nobody's going to tell my kid what to do, guess what? The kid becomes authoritative, and now he's like, if they're not going to tell me what to do, my parents will back me up. What are you going to do? So pretty soon, you might be thinking, oh, well, the teacher wants everything to be easy. We don't want it to be easy. We're helping you, the parent, monitor the child so that the child can grow up and have a good relationship with you and what you say you're going to do. But if you don't have a say, so guess who's running the show? The kids are running the show. So my advice to you is pay attention, be in awareness. How am I getting along with the child? Am I supporting the teacher? Am I going according to the age of the child? Because later on, as the children get older, you're going to be like, wow, I should have paid attention. Pay attention now when they're little. And if they're already a little bit older, you still have an advantage. Pay attention to what you think and what you say. And if you follow through on what you're going to say, then chances are your child is going to respect a little bit more. I know that you know that I love stories. One time, my wife and daughter were at the kitchen. I don't know what they were talking about, but I did hear the response from my daughter. Hey mom, if my dad said he was gonna do it, then he's gonna do it. Hey, it's giving me some power. She knows that if I say something to her, I'm gonna follow through on it. I have three kids. My oldest is 28, we still communicate. And he'll come up to me and ask me for advice. Why? Because as they were growing up, as we were raising them, I paid attention. If you pay attention, you're gonna be in charge. If you don't pay attention, they're gonna be in charge. I have my 26-year-old Nicholas, and I have my 19-year-old Paola. We still have great communication. And there's no room for hitting at all. I never had to hit my children, and we have a great relationship. You know, we always communicated. Maybe one day you'll meet them and ask them, hey, did you? They'll tell you. Now, let me give you advice. I'm gonna wrap it up, and let me give you advice. That's very powerful advice. If your child wants something at the store and you tell them no, you better hold on to that no, because they're gonna throw a temper tantrum. And if they do, their temper tantrum goes for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 4 minutes, whatever the amount of time is, and you give in, children are not like wise. They're not thinking logically with the time. Oh, it took me 4 minutes. Next time I'm gonna do. No, they don't do that. But automatically, something in their brain, and you can look it up, something in the brain tells them it was this long. My time to get what I wanted took this long. So if they took 4 minutes, their next temper tantrum that they're gonna have is gonna be 4 minutes plus 1. So it's gonna be 5 minutes. So if you're gonna lose and give in, lose right away, give in, get it over with. If you're not, then you hold to the ground and you say, nope, it's not gonna happen, not now. And you hold on to it, because if you do give in, imagine going 10 minutes, the next one it'll be 10 minutes plus 1, it'll be 11 minutes, and you don't wanna get there. You wanna make sure that if you tell them no, it's a no. If you tell them yes, yes. If I need some time to think about it, then you request and hold to your time. Hey, I'm thinking about it. I don't know that I'm gonna do it. I don't know that we're gonna get it. Children will respect you more if you pay attention and you follow through. Children will respect you less if you don't pay attention and you don't follow through. Mom, can I get this? Yeah, you don't even know what they're getting. Well, what are you getting? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Well, what are you getting? No, that's not okay. Come here, let's talk about it. And then think about it. Am I gonna say yes? If I'm gonna say yes, do it. If I'm gonna say no, then hold on to it. Pretty good advice, huh? All those children, all those teachers around the world, thank you so much. All those parents that appreciate the information in this channel, thank you so much. Thank you for passing the information. Thank you for sharing the information. And we're gonna leave it at that. Hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you share it. Very well, till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Iniguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Congratulations, and thank you for watching until the end. If you like the information, there are more videos that you can watch. Also, if you're not part of this community yet where you're subscribed, you can subscribe down here. Also, make your comments. I love reading comments, and share, because that's what makes the channel grow. Thank you and welcome to the channel.